Friends, we have been discussing about press report from last lectures. We have already discussed about the purpose of press report of the press, why we read the newspapers. We have already discussed about the reasons, and we were discussing in the last lecture about the role of press. What is the role of press? How press plays an important role in molding the minds of the reader, how press can give shape to the thinking of society, how the press can make the career and it can destroy one's career, one's image, how the press can influence people's opinion, how can press play its crucial role for the advertisement and popularity of any political party, right? How they make a small thing as big and right, and how the press is called the fourth pillar of democracy. All these things we have discussed in our previous lectures. But the same time, when we say press must be unbiased, press must be free from prejudices, we have to remember that it is not possible to get completely objective in newspaper reports because nobody is free from the bias and prejudices. However, a reporter tries to present the fact objectively, he is consciously or unconsciously guided by his own ideology. He is tempted to color the facts according to his own likes and dislikes. Whenever the reporter gives the news in the press, he gives his own touch, and in the process of giving his own touch, he or she sometimes becomes biased or unbiased because they present the views, the news according to their ideology, their thinking, their way of process of thinking, right? So more or less, whenever the news is reported in the press, it is not 100% unbiased, we can say, every time. Further, the facts cannot be presented as they are in the report. Technical matters pertaining to trade and commerce or any other matter must be reported in palatable form. The readers must be able to understand what they are reading in the newspaper. Now, the question comes that about the interpretation of a report. Interpretation of a report. A newspaper report can be interpreted in two ways. It can be interpreted in two ways. One, subjective interpretation, and another one, that is objective interpretation. In subjective interpretation, the reporter includes his own viewpoints, likes, dislikes, right? He colors and he gives his own touch to the report according to his own biasness or prejudices, right? They get colored or biased report. Such kind of reporters, they get colored or biased or with prejudice report. The objective interpretation, another one, that is objective interpretation of the report, it aims at giving the true facts as they are. In objective interpretation, the reporter tries to give the information and share the information according to the true facts. Here, he tries to keep himself away. Here, he tries to keep his own emotions, thinking, and his ideology away from the fact. That is the objective interpretation. Here, the reporter does not include his own viewpoints and likes and dislikes. The readers get unbiased and uncolored news, means true news. News with truth. A true journalist always tries to deliver and achieve the objectivity in his report. So here, objectivity is very, very important in delivering the news in press reports. Because whenever you become subjective or biased or with prejudice, then you lose the truth in the news. It is desirable that as far as possible there should be objectivity in the press, but it is possible to achieve this 100%. It is not possible to achieve. It is not possible to achieve 100% that I told you earlier. In developed countries like America, England, and some other European countries, the press has achieved objectivity to a certain extent. If the press wants to serve the society, it must aim to achieve this objectivity. If you want a healthy society, if you want to build up the healthy society, if you want to give the voice to common man, if you want to give voice to common man's voice, his existence, his issues, real issues, ground reality, then you need to be unbiased. That is the objective of being objective in your press. Right? So friends, till now we have discussed about the role of press, how it molds the opinion, how it makes up the mind of the people, of the readers, and how it plays a crucial role in building up the healthy society. Now we want to see about the structure of press, how the press is well structured. What is the structure of the press report? What is the sequence of information? What is the sequence of writing the details in our press report? Let's see. Friends, this is a pyramid picture, and here in this picture we can see the sequence of delivering the information one by one. First of all, here it is headline. It tells the whole story in one sentence, right? You can take a snapshot, or you can note down in your notebook. This is the structure of press report. First of all, you will find the headline. And what is the headline? It is a collection of selective words that tells the whole story in one sentence. Second one, it tells the whole story in one paragraph. That is the lead. That is called lead. First one is headline, second one is lead, and then it comes in order the importance. Who did, what happened, right? When the things happened, where, why, and how. કેવી રીતે થયું, ક્યાં થયું, શા માટે થયું, ક્યારે થયું, કોણે કર્યું, શું કર્યું, કોણ હતું, રાઈટ? આ બધા પ્રશ્નોનો જવાબ તમને અહીંયા આગળ મળે છે the next step of information. You can also put the quotes from someone important or relevant, and we should avoid the repetition of the words or the sentences. You should avoid repeating information already in the release. જે ઓલરેડી આગળ લખાઈ ગયું છે એવા વાક્યો અથવા એવા શબ્દોનો ઉપયોગ આપણે અવોઇડ કરવો જોઈએ. એન્ડ લાસ્ટ વન ઇઝ where to find more information and notes to the editor, right? Means the source of, right? So this is the headline, the source of the report, lead line, and the body of the report, right? Here let's see another one that will be helpful to understand how the press reports are working, right? Let's try to understand. Here The same thing. First of all, it is headline. It is headline. It is highlighting the main news point. આપણને મેઇન ન્યૂઝ એ સમજાવે છે, બતાવે છે. For immediate release or embargoed for release until. Next one is introduction, or you can say lead. Start with the bang. Aim to answer as many of the 5 W's as possible in your first sentence. So which are the 5 W's? Which are the 5 W's that we saw earlier? What, when, why, where, which, who, right? These are the 5 W's here, right, in the earlier picture. Next one is the source. Next step is the source, from where you are getting this news. If you have not already done so, answer the question, how do I know? This provides credibility. Then the essential informations, right? This includes why the story is significant. શા માટે important છે, right? મહત્વનું શું છે એનું. The presentation, the perspective. Here you answer the questions, so what and how the things happen. Next one is quote. You can quote, give the release, life, and add quotes, right? So you can add the quote in your report. And anything else, is there anything missing? Then you can include here, otherwise you can end up, right? So this is the sequence of press report. This is the sequence of press report, how it falls, right here, it ends up. So friends, in the next lecture we shall see one by one the headline, then the lead line, the source, and the body of the report. Okay, thank you.